Hello everybody, it's Friday, and I finally finished my first good week of Guild Wars 2. Like a full complete week where I got to sit down, play the game, get stuff done, have a good time. It was awesome. I've been level 80 the entire time, so it's all been endgame content, trying to get 100% map completion. All I have left is some of the Borderlands. The problem is that we're fighting Henge and Ravi, and they are winning like crazy. So getting to parts of the map is almost impossible. I don't know, maybe I'll get a squad team together to help me with that or something. But for now, I'm kind of screwed because they're really mean about protecting their stuff. I just want that skill point, damn it. But a lot of good things have happened in the game. Citadel of the Flame was finally fixed, so we started to get to play that again, and I got one piece of armor out of all of them. So small step, and oh my god, I don't want to do anymore. It's not terrible. It's that I've had such bad experiences with groups so far. It wouldn't be bad if I hadn't been with like the best group I've ever seen ever. It was me, a warrior, and 3 rangers. They were ready for this too. They knew exactly what they were doing. They were able to take down every objective in like a second. The final boss only took 2 rounds because all the rangers just put on frenzy or quickness or something, whichever it is, and just was able to burst down half the fire totems health down in one go. That was crazy. That run took like 10 minutes. And then since then, every group I have been in, it has taken at least 40 minutes. It's retarded. Not to mention that it's no one's in it for the long haul. No one's in it to actually grind it out. Everyone's like, oh, I just wanted to try it out, and like, no, we said we were gonna do this for a few hours. I mean, these people have clearly not played games like Final Fantasy 11, where if you're in a party, you're in a party for a good 15 to 17 hours. You're like, alright, wake up, don't even be awake, just put on search for party. 2 hours later, alright, I got a party. And I have my stockpile of food over here, and my laptop for search FAQs right next to me. I'm set. Let's get this done. 8 hours into it, we're like, okay guys, you need to get a break. Be back in 5 minutes, stretch your legs, take a piss. And that's it. That's the only break you got. That game was awesome. That game made you want to do stupid things to your body. Just, you'd go to bed dragging your feet along because they couldn't move, and you never had a cooked meal in a week. That was stupid. But these kids, these guys, they're just like, oh, yeah, we'll do 2 runs. I'm like, that's not barely even a fifth of a piece of armor. I want a piece of armor today, maybe 2. Just give me 5 hours. 5 hours of time, and we'll be happy. We'll all be happy. That was terrible. And yeah, in World v World we're struggling. I think we're finding that the beta, a lot of people were excluding PvE because they didn't want to ruin the experience when they actually started launch. So they looked into other things like SPvP and World v World a lot more. So during the beta weekends, we would have like 60 people on at all hours. I think we had more European people too. I really haven't heard from any of our European people that actually get on at like when I'm going to bed and are taking over World v World. Actually, when I go to bed, it's like 4 a.m. and we've only got 3 to 5 people on TeamSpeak, and absolutely none of them are on World v World. I think we lost a lot of motivation for World v World after all the incidents that have happened for the people we've been fighting. There has been a lot of cheating that hasn't been fixed yet, and it's kind of made our efforts pointless. And so as soon as that started, everyone just dropped. Like, you can even see it in the scores. We'll be even with everybody. It'll be like a 3-way tie because Jade Core is very good too. They've been really solid at putting all of their efforts into helping us take on the big guys that basically you cannot defend against. It's very complicated. It gets very complicated trying to balance out against their certain tactics. So we've been, but they haven't given up. So they end up being second place all the time. And then we move down to another bracket and then just destroy. I'm gonna wait for that to work for my map completion. So hopefully today or tomorrow we'll be up against something stupid, so I can just go exploring. But yeah, we lost a lot of our people for World v World, and I think that's going to be a main part of our recruiting from now on, is looking for people for the other parts of the game specifically, because there's, I'd say 15-20 people looking at SPvP right now, and they're never on at the same time, or they do already have their groups and they don't play with anyone else, so I never get to meet them, I never get to play with them. And then World v World, we went from 50 to 60 people to 10-15 at a time. Actually, after our last guild meeting, we boosted up a bit. I saw about 30 people on yesterday, which is good, even though still came up short. So we'll see what happens with that eventually once some of the bugs in World v World get fixed. We'll see how much of it was their tactics and how much of it is us actually struggling against their forces, because they are well organized and they do fight well. They just have an extra bonus that's kind of dumb. And SPvP, not much. I'm looking forward to SPvP once I can actually get something together. Like I said, we only have maybe 20 people at most looking into SPvP right now. There are some groups that are together and do really well together, but they don't play with anyone else because everyone else may not be up to the level, and they like to have fun by pub stomping, and they do really well with it. I just wish they record and give me footage, because I always need that. And me, I'm just trying to get in some tournament gameplay, so I'm picking up anyone that'll join me in my guild, and it usually doesn't work out well, for me at least. They learn, they get better, it's good. But seriously, dropping in from PvE level 80 content to PvP just makes you look retarded. There's no getting around that taking on a boss and then taking on another person, you're going to lose badly. But they will get better, and it won't be too long before we actually have groups ready. But I think we need to extend the period when we decide groups until we recruit more for SPvP. It's still lacking quite a bit. It's not exactly the let's see, we had 7 teams of 10. We had like, I think Kill said we had like 65 people in SPvP during the beta that were all signed up and ready and playing. Yeah, we don't have that anymore. I guess we're just dealing with the shock that PvE is amazing, and it's taking me away from it. I haven't played PvP that much. Maybe if I'd gotten in earlier, I'd be with those groups that are practicing every day, and maybe I missed out on that. But I was stuck just like everyone else. PvE is awesome, and I'm a huge completionist. That world completion is driving me insane. And then I'm gonna start working on Elementalist for World v World. Necromancer, not too good for World v World right now. I mean, yay, he can poison. I can get, standing on top of a tower, I can probably get four or five stacks of bleeding on somebody. Ooh. Elementalist, I could just kill everybody. Be like, hey guys, you want 30 people to kill? Stun. Get him. Oh, you can't get him? Okay, I'll just get him. Fire. Rain, fire. It's just more fun. And he's got the name. I've got the name for my wizard. Or elementalist. He's perfect. I just need to level him up a bit. Besides PvP. Also, patch notes came out last night for today. And every class is getting fixed. They have plenty of bug glitches that are happening. And a few tweaks to the thief and stuff. Wait. Where's the necro? There are no notes for the necro. ArenaNet. They need fixing. Wait, what is this? There's a new post. They are taking all the complaints for the necro and they're going to work on changes in a week. This is good news, everybody. We might have a good necro class starting to actually form, because until now there have been no changes to the necromancer at all. Nothing to the pet AI, nothing to the conditions, nothing to the skills. I mean, seriously, no class has been noted to need more stuff for so long, and just nothing has happened. I can't believe it's come to them just saying, okay, we know it's not correct, give us all the details. And they had to post a full form about it and just take all this crap about the necromancer, and they're gonna try to make something out of that. That just shows how underpowered this class is and how incorrect this class was built at first. So we'll see what happens. We'll see. I have a lot of theory crafting to do in a week, apparently, basically. So good changes are gonna happen, and then some new possibilities. That's the best thing. Much more to think about, much more to practice with. It'll be fun nonetheless. But for now, I think that's about it. Alright everybody, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to click the like and subscribe buttons below, and I'll see you Monday.